We are here at the men's absolute cash prize division at Copa, Virginia. We have Brian Guevara here in the black standard rash guard, and we have Shane Marshall in the white district martial arts rash guard.
All right, Guevara pulls immediately, and Shane looks to pass.
We know Guevara is so good from the seated open guard position. We've seen him a lot recently at ADCC, at Copa, Maryland, and at the Copa, Virginia events. Looking really good.
Yeah, Shane looking to come in and stay tight. Guevara keeping frames up. A little bit of a head thing.
Yeah,
got
Shane
the
kind of
pinch
threw a little bit of
legs,
a guillotine there.
Looking to get by, but Brian just staying calm and framing with the arms, keeping him away.
Nice attempt at a shuck by there from Shane on top.
Again, keeping good frames is Brian, backing up. Right now, just circling is Shane, looking to get through. Good job with the 2-on-1 on the wrist, pulling him in. Brian likes to elevate with the legs or potentially wrestle up from a violin arm lock or double underhooks position from butterfly guard.
Yeah, something we've seen him play a lot of recently.
Something that I felt, and it's not pleasant.
Yeah, you went against him a little bit ago.
Yes. Again, and he's only getting better since that point. Again, trying to fight for that head position. There we go again, Shane, trying to snap the head down and get through. Brian, very mobile for someone his size, moving around a lot, very well.
Doing a really good job of keeping his feet in front of Shane here. So every time Shane goes for that snap and to turn Brian, he's immediately re-squaring up and keeping the feet on the hips there or the feet on the thighs to prevent Shane from being able to get that pass off and flatten him out to the side.
Right now we're in full guard, just hanging out at the moment. Brian starting to open up, look for position. Shane kind of body locking, looking to potentially anyway. And Brian's looking to dig a little and create that space. Getting a nice overhook on the far side.
Probably going to get reset here. Yep, we get reset here. Goes to the edge of the mat. Kind of got pushed out. Push the guys back into the center. And we're going to restart from the same position. Lucky enough, it is a pretty easy position to recreate for both of these guys. Both guys happy with the restart. And we get underway again. Brian's potentially looking for a sweep to the side here. He's got a nice overhook on Shane's arm. Actually, got two overhooks here. And we may see him look for a variation of almost like a tilt sweep. It seems to be what he's sort of looking for with his hip positioning.
He's definitely trying to open up and shift. He's not terribly uncomfortable with Shane's head digging into his own.
Yeah, the standard room is pretty tough. Those guys are known for being pretty grindy and some of the best guys in the area for sure. So probably nothing that Brian hasn't become very, very familiar with in that standard jiu-jitsu room.
Now big overhook coming over, trapping the head in the arm, potentially shifting again for that straight arm lock Gordon Ryan style, or potentially setting up just a tilt.
Yeah, looking for probably like a violent arm lock sweep or a violent arm lock off the top. We know that Brian uses that a lot. We've seen him use it, repeatedly in the last couple of months. Potentially a triangle shoot here from Brian.
Clears through and tries to dive into a knee cut, tight position. Prevented again.
Yeah, really nice counter there from Shane. Brian almost got the sweep off, and then Shane immediately after pulling out went back into the knee cut passing, looking to capitalize on that opportunity that Brian created.
Once again, trying to dive through, not worry about the legs, potential of body lock. Brian does a great job of just digging those underhooks. He's got that butterfly to underhook position. Wrestle up. There we are. Oh, didn't feel comfy and sat right back down, right into it. And there again is that arm lock.
Yeah, he uses that wrestle up to get back to that overhook grip on the head to set up that violent arm lock sweep.
Sweep. Almost to the legs. Nope. We're back down to open guard. We back up to the center.
That was a really good attempt from Brian here, using that violent arm lock sweep to potentially even set up the leg locks that he's also known for, and then Shane did a great job pummeling his legs out to avoid that attack. Shane looking to smash to the side here.
He's doing a lot of shifting, again, trying to get to that, having a nice based out position, but getting framed With Brian's arms, that's a lot of arm to bypass.
Also, Brian's doing a great job with that frame. He's really keeping it in the center of Shane's forehead, pushing Shane away so that Shane essentially has to back out of that position because he's not able to get his hips far enough around Brian's guard to actually be successful with that pass.
Almost through. Oh, there we go. Elevation again, double unders.
Yeah, Brian's been successful with this a couple of times already.
And again, are we going to see another wrestle up? Are we going to see a tilt sweep? Are we going to see the arm bar? Those are all potentials right now. Shane digging in, trying to get to that better position.
Yeah, Shane's doing a good job basing out, and then right there, he was looking to frame on Brian's face to push him away. He's also looking to get low. Brian again looking for that sweep, but Shane's doing a great job posting his hands far enough out, and Brian again, the third time this match, gets to that violent arm lock sweep position.
But Shane pulls out, a little bit more savvy to it at this point. Back up to his feet. I'd love to see Shane control the foot a little bit longer, almost Toriando style passing, rather than kind of diving in.
Yeah, he's maintaining a big range, and it looks like he really wants to throw by.
Yeah, see, there we see the scoop and then the knee cut, but there's no control, and Brian's able to get his knees into his chest and control the framing. We have a 2-on-1 grip now on the same arm. That's, again, a lot of control. There's potential for that kick-out sweep or going underneath for legs.
Yeah, Shane is playing really far away here, both knees down. It's going to be really tough for him to pass in this position. Again, both even on the scoreboard right now with less than a minute left to go in the match.
Right now, if I'd have to say, if it stays scoreless, I'd have to lean towards Brian with the submission attempt and the sweep attempts.
And the wrestle up there in the middle there. We've had some nice pass attempts from Shane, but I think the sweep attempts from Brian have been a little stronger. Then it's going to be a tough one if it goes to referee's decision.
And once again, he's got to hold on to the ankles to try to move Brian's body out of the way. If he just lifts up briefly, it's going to be much harder. And there it is. Once again, he's not holding on as long, and he's coming from such a far distance to the inside, it makes it more difficult for himself.
And I think Brian is he's got such good mobility as a bigger guy that I think with the guys that are slower in the weight class, you'll see that be really successful. But because Brian is so mobile, he's able to get back in front and sort of actually capitalize off these attempts from Shane.
And there was that mobility we saw, and we've gone to time. So we're going to see referee's decision. We'll see who gets it.
Yeah, great work from both guys again here in the Copa Virginia men's absolute cash prize division in the finals. Referee calling for the decisions.
And we have a decision for Brian. And Brian is your absolute champion for the 2023 Copa Virginia Cash Prize Absolute